video, and today I'm going to be talking about the differences between 8mm, Video8, HI8, and Digital8 video tape. Now, 8mm was introduced in the mid-80s by Kodak. Now, the problem with 8mm is it shares a similar name to 8mm film and was kind of confusing to the average consumer. Then they came out with Video8 to kind of lessen the confusion. Then in the late 90s they came out with HI8. HI8 is a little higher resolution and all Video8 recordings are fully backwards compatible with HI8 equipment. For example, the Sony unit that's behind me. But very importantly, HI8 recordings are not compatible with Video8 equipment in any way. Now, further complicating things, in the late 90s, Sony came out with Digital8. Now, the problem with Digital8 is it's digital. It is in no way compatible with any of this older analog equipment. Now, you could still use the same recording media. Even the recording media going back to the 80s will work as recording media in a Digital8 camera, but the problem is most Digital8 decks and cameras have backwards compatibility with Video8 and HI8 analog recordings, but not every piece of equipment does. And that's a problem because this says Digital8, but it also says Video HI8. And, well, again, as mentioned, this says 8mm, but it could be a Digital8 recording. And where this can get very confusing to the average consumer is this says HI8. Okay, I need a HI8 camera. They go out, they buy a HI8 camera like this Sharp unit here. Then they buy a capture device like this device here, and their tape doesn't play back. Well, it's because they have a Digital8 recording and they don't have the ability to play back everything. And I love that this light decided to shut off. Now, fortunately, I have the ability to play back all formats. Video8 and HI8 or Digital8 using this unit here. Now, a common misconception is that Digital8 is fully backwards compatible with HI8 and Video8. Unfortunately, this isn't true, and there are some devices that don't have that backwards compatibility. Hope this video is helpful in kind of lessening the confusion of those formats. And if you have any questions, feel free to post them down below. I do offer tape transfer as a service. If you have a videotape that you need transferred into a digital format, I'll be happy to transfer it for you.